Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this one we are testing the GeForce RTX 4070 in Red Dead Redemption 1 on PC. And for this one we have the Gigabyte Gaming OC model of the card, and here are all the specs of the GPU. We have 12 gigs of GDDR6X from Micron. This is the GDDR6X variant of the card, not the GDDR6 which released like 1 or 2 months ago. We have resizable bar enabled inside BIOS. We are using the 566.03 game ready driver for Red Dead 1. And over here in Task Manager, we have the Intel Core i7-13700K CPU. For memory, we have 64 gigabytes of DDR5 CL36 6000 MHz memory. And finally, for MSI Afterburner, everything is set to stock settings. No overclocks are applied. So let's jump into the game and check out the frame rates. So we are inside the menu, guys. We are starting it off at 1440p resolution using maximum graphics settings. As you can see, it doesn't have too much settings to work with. Obviously, it's a very old game. We're going to use DLAA. And we're also going to try frame generation after this. So as you can see, the game is pretty much capped at 144 FPS. And we can't do anything about that. Even from the configuration files, there's nothing you can do absolutely to break the FPS lock, you know. So as you can see, our GPU is not even maxed out. It's sitting around 50%. So there is still more 50% it can work and provide more FPS even than this. But the game won't allow us to do so for now. But we're gonna break that FPS lock in a moment using DLSS Frame Generation. I'm gonna skip all the cutscenes, guys.
Alright, I'll show you how we ride
And is she Bonnie? The same lady we met in the earlier video I was doing with the 4070 Ti Super. Also, I forgot to...
On the count of 3. 3,
okay.
2, 1, go!
Go.
I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
So also I forgot to do 8K, you know. I wanted to test 8K using the 4070 Ti Super, but I actually forgot to do that. But we will try it on this one, okay, with the 4070. We'll try 8K. He actually did slow down there. What happened to the horse? What the hell, mate? That's a bad horse, you know. Don't you do like that ever again. I'm really liking the game so far. Whoops. Oh no. Come on. We definitely lost this race, guys. The game feels really weird on keyboard, you know. It's a must play with a controller. I don't think it was ever meant to be released on PC back then. So it's not really made with PC in mind. But as you can see, our averages is pretty much 144 as well. And talking about the 1% low is 122, which is absolutely insane. It's very smooth. You won't see any issues. Wow, how did she not make it yet?
Isn't this jolly?
Over here, as you can see, the GPU usage has come up a bit.
Are you saving the best for
over 90 at times and over 80 definitely. When around trees and bushes, it kind of increases because they are more demanding. As you can see in the open areas, it drops down again. Finally, we won the race. That was a big race. Look at the chicken. What are we gonna get for winning the race? Fame, that's it. That's the reward. And I think they honestly should have remastered this game, you know. Because in this age, this game looks really ancient. Especially all these grass, you know. They don't look too good. The trees and grass, they look awful. I mean, not awful, but they could have been better, honestly. So up next, we're going to quickly enable DLSS Frame Generation, as it has support for that. I don't think it has FSR3 frame gen, does it? No, it doesn't have FSR3 frame generation. So we're going to use DLSS FG on top of DLAA on 1440p. to break our frame rate cap of 144. And when using DLSS Frame Gen, the frame rate cap increases to 288 or 290. But yeah, as you can see, it's way more smoother now. You won't be able to tell that in the video, but it definitely runs a lot more smooth than with 144, obviously. And look at those 1% low and 0.1% low. That is absolutely insane. Any game with such high lows, it's gonna run flawless. But unfortunately, we won't see such lows in modern games these days. I really wanted some action, but so far we have got nothing. There's a M on our map. Maybe we have to go there. And if you look down on the minimap, the arrow of our character is kind of flickering or ghosting. Don't know what's that issue. Probably some bug. And right now, as you can see with frame generation turned on, the GPU usage is pretty much maxed out. 98, 99. Look at the VRAM usage. That's so funny. 3 gigs only. That's insane. Like, in 2024, having such VRAM usage. Can't believe that. Literally flawless experience. I mean, whatever GPU you are gonna throw at this, it's gonna run flawless, this game. I think I have to test my worst GPU on this game. That is literally the... Oops, why did he do that? Anyway, that is literally the RTX 3060 Ti and 4060. Those are the two GPUs. Pretty much equivalent, I would say. I have to test those two after this on this game. As you can see, guys, it cannot reach that 288 FPS mark, but it runs pretty flawless nevertheless. Up next, we are moving to 4K resolution. And let's check the settings quickly. No frame generation for now, using DLAA. And everything else is pretty much maxed out. I mean, the settings are so bare bones in this game. And I don't like such less settings in game. I mean, it's way too less, to be honest. But as you can see at 4K, now it's interesting. I don't think it's gonna touch 144 now, because our GPU is pretty much maxed out. Interesting. So yeah, on 4K resolution, native using DLAA, I don't think it can hit that 100 and... well, it does hit it when in empty areas though, as you can see. But GPU usage is pretty much close to being maxed out at this point. Interesting. And when going near trees, as you can see, the FPS drops under the trees and bushes. Let's go. The lighting is pretty good though in this game, nonetheless. Getting around 120 FPS, 25 average. We are going to our next objective right now, wherever this is. Sorry, I'm so sorry, mate. I didn't mean to do that. Stop shooting. I really didn't mean to do that, because that guy was asking me to sit with them, and then this happened. And I wonder how am I gonna get down there now. From all the way back there. Fair enough. I mean, the game takes place after Red Dead 2, but still this feels like so dead. This game is. Like, obviously, it's from 2010. And Red Dead 2 is like from 2018, I guess. Nevertheless, as you can see, you can get pretty good experience playing it at native 4K with DLAA. Up next, I'm going to quickly turn on DLSS Frame Generation as well. Let's see how much boost this can give us. And this should probably easily allow us to break our frame rate limit, I hope. So far it doesn't seem like, because our GPU usage is very much maxed out. And this doesn't seem like frame generation is gonna work, you know, guys. It only works when there is room for the GPU to actually work. But in this case, GPU is at 99%. And it's absolutely not working. I mean, let's get interiors, you know. Maybe check that out. Let's go in here. Whoopsie. You can't go in there. Maybe in here. Yeah, it's not really increasing the FPS. Okay, looking at the sky does increase it, but our GPU usage is very much maxed out. What is going on out there? That was a pretty sick music. Gotta meet the sheriff.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Okay. Can you please run, sheriff? Probably not.
What are we looking for? Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella.
Yeah, even with frame generation on, you can't break the frame rate lock using this GPU because it's pretty much maxed out. Finally, we are having some action, guys. Shooting some actual folks. Because so far we have only been shooting at chickens and other animals. We have a revolver. Oh, he got up again. Where you going? Stop running.
Damn it! There's Wolf! He's making a run for it! Take him alive if you can! Nice shooting, boy. I'd have preferred this way, but I guess
He asked alive.
At least we got the son of a bitch.
Well, I'm sorry. Couldn't get him alive. Alright guys, now I'm gonna switch this to 8K, you know. Let's try this 7680 into 4320. Hope it works and doesn't crash. Wow, it crashed. Is low on VRAM, reduced graphics options. Okay, we'll try with some reduced settings maybe. Wait, didn't it crash? What? Yeah, it's working at 8K, as you can see. Even with max settings. Why did it give me that error then? So I'm gonna turn off DLSS Frame Generation as well. We'll try it afterwards. Fun. Don't crash. Getting like 30 FPS on the menu. 43. Here we go, guys. 8K. Red Dead Redemption 1. This is insane, but it's pretty smooth though, even though we're getting 40-ish FPS. Now we are talking about the VRAM usage. Now it's over 8 gigs in 8K. So yeah, we're dropping in 30 FPS as well. But as you can see, the 1% low is pretty good. Even the 0.1%. It's absolutely butter smooth. It's like a console experience, honestly. Old consoles, I mean, not the newer ones. But quite good, I would say. And to be honest, I don't think frame generation is gonna really help us. And this is pretty sweet. Did not expect it to get like 40 FPS. I was expecting more like 20s.
Take a look. I'm always glad to see a customer.
Not interested in shopping right now. Let's get our horse real quick.
Hello.
I'm gonna also try some lower settings, you know, see if we can increase the FPS.
Come on.
I'm gonna stay around this town only because this is more demanding than in the open areas. Wanted posters. Pretty sweet experience. Now I'm going to enable DLSS quality as well. Let's see if that does improve anything. Oh, it did. It did give a boost to our frame rate now. Now we're getting 60 FPS at times using DLSS quality. This is impressive. I wasn't really expecting DLSS to work, honestly.
Hello. How are you?
Yep, now it's buttery smooth. And you can play it this way if you have a 8K monitor or TV if you want. And I don't have a 8K TV, I'm just using my 4K display using DSR. I turned it into 8K, that's it. Absolutely amazing it looks. Okay, seems like when I turn on DLSS Frame Generation in 8K using DLAA, the game just breaks, as you can see in the frame time graph. It just won't let me go back. Well, it is. Hold on. It is going back. Oh my gosh. What is going on? It shouldn't be like this. I think, yeah, we are out of VRAM at this point. 11.5 gigs. And RAM usage has also come up slightly. Lower all the other settings which we have. I'm going to use the probably the low preset. And we're going to use DLAA. So this is going to be 8K using the lowest settings. So this is native 8K, no upscaling. I mean, we are not using DLSS. And as you can see, we can still get pretty good FPS on low, but even on ultra, it seems like we're playing on low with this game. So I do not recommend you turn it down to low. You should rather stick to ultra and use DLSS quality. Or if you want, you can use balance as well. That will give us more FPS as well. I'm going to quickly check that up after this. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to set this back to ultra settings. And go down and quickly change it down to balanced DLSS. I think this should easily put us above 60 frames per second most of the time. Yep, as you can see, 65, 64. Some lovely cows we have here. Let's pet him, doggo. Can't we pet them? No, can't. That's unfortunate. But this is pretty impressive, guys. You can play this game at 8K. And I think I should have really tested the 4070 Ti Super on 8K, but I actually forgot. But we did it with the 4070. So that will be it for this video, guys. Do leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will see you guys on the next one. Till then, take care and bye-bye.